Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Project 818. We're in the garage working right now. I wanted to talk to you guys about the exhaust system on the Factory 5 and the way that they want you to do it and the way that probably most people, or the way that I did it, is going to go. There's a lot of different options. If you're a welder and you know how to weld, you could probably make a really nice exhaust system for this car. You don't have a lot of room, but you definitely could make a pretty nice one. I've seen several really nice ones online. There's even a guy that sells them. I'm assuming he's got his own kit, and he's got several different models that you could use. And I considered buying one of those. They're kind of pricey. They're not too bad, a few $100s. But for now, we're just going to use this temporary system. I had an aftermarket exhaust on my car when I pulled it off, and I really like the way that it sounded. And I'm sure most of you guys have an aftermarket exhaust on your car too. Not very many people have a stock exhaust still on an old car from the early 2000s. So anyway, what I had to do was I had one of my buddies weld this pipe for me. I wanted to use this flange, at least temporarily, until I decided to do something different and get it going better. So there's two different ways. Factory 5 gives you this angled, I think it's probably a 22-degree angle coming off to the passenger side. You would use your factory down pipe and you'd bolt it up to this flange that they give you with this really nice exhaust piece. I do want to actually use this, and I am going to use it for now. And then I'm going to want my exhaust to come out. A lot of people come out straight through that grill in the back, and I don't really like the way that looks. I want to kind of keep it underneath like you would normally have in a car. So for now, I was going to use this 22-degree angle, and I was going to bolt my down pipe up to it, and then I was going to bolt this down pipe that Factory 5 gave me for the rest of the exhaust. And it actually sounds really good when I just hold it up like that. So I'm hoping it sounds that good when it's bolted down. So you guys stay with me, and we'll try to knock this out real quick. All right guys, so here you can see how I have my exhaust set up, and I'm going to go off to the side of the car like a lot of other vehicles do. And I'm probably going to end up cutting that right about there, making it a little bit shorter, but I really think the sounds a lot better coming out of here. You guys check it out and let me know what you think. Alright guys, my last video, you guys seen I had the body almost all the way together, and since then I've decided to take it all back apart again and do a little bit more body work. So I was really just test fitting it and making sure everything fit good, and I like the way it fit. And I had some intercooler issues and a couple other little issues, but I think for the most part I've got them all worked out, and it's far enough now that I can move along. So what I want to do, and I'm not really a body guy, so I don't know if I'm doing this the right way or not, but these panels are all fiberglass. This rear bumper is actually pretty stout. Out of all the other fiberglass panels, it's really pretty thick and pretty heavy. But most of the other ones are pretty light, pretty flimsy. They easily bend and things like that, and I don't really care for that. And I'm also kind of concerned about some spider cracking happening later on in life, or rocks pop up and put a crack in the fiberglass or something like that and messing up my paint job later on. I'm pretty far away from doing paint right now, but what I want to do is something I did on my truck. I did a Raptor bed liner spray, and I sprayed it in, and it worked out great. It's been almost 2 years actually, and it seems to be working great. Got a lot of scratches in it, but I've done a lot of heavy work with my truck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Raptor bed line spray inside of all the panels. So I've got everything taped up how I want it, and I'm going to lay them out here in the grass, and I've been waiting for a nice day to do this. I like to do most of my painting outside. This is going to smell pretty bad, and it's definitely not warm enough to do it outside today. So what we're going to do is I've had all my pieces inside all week, and what I'm going to do is I've got them all taped up, and I'm going to bring them outside. I'm going to spray them, and I'm going to bring them back in the house and put them in my basement. and let them dry down there. So that's my plan, and that's what we're gonna do today. Stay tuned. All right, guys, it is a little chilly out here. It's about 40 degrees, so I'll be glad to get back in the house. I'm done spraying all the Raptor bed liner now. I'll throw some pictures in there. Other pieces that I sprayed, sprayed some lizard skin until I ran out of it. I was able to spray the front fenders and the hood and the rear engine cover with that, and then I think the rear trunk lid as well. So that'll keep some of the noise from the engine away from me and keep some of the noise from the wind away from me. And then I sprayed the Raptor bed liner on over top of that to give it a little bit of a protective coating and let everything wash off real easy and rocks not pop up and break anything. And then what I'm gonna enjoy most is that I won't get the fiberglass splinters anymore on my fingers. I've gotten quite a few of those moving parts around, so I'll be glad to have that underneath there, and then I won't get those anymore as well either. So thanks for watching. I'm also some other pictures and videos in at the end of this. I went to Vegas recently with some friends and my wife, and me and my buddy Rich, we went to this place called Speed Vegas, and I drove a Lamborghini and a Corvette. So they took me for a ride in a drift car, and that was super duper cool. And I would totally do that again if I ever go back to Vegas. All right, guys, enjoy.
Someone random, this that's